DIY.
AZ Chike has been having a phenomenal year. He's another person that had a standout verse on GNX and has just been putting quality after quality music video and song out there. He told his story because if you didn't know, while the Kendrick and SZA Grand National Tour was in LA, for the majority of the actual tour, there hasn't really been guests. I think Playboy Cardi might have came out at one point in time. They ain't really been guests on this tour. It's been a very organized and orchestrated show. Because you bring artists on, sometimes you get some unpredictable results. With that said, though, I've kind of suspected that there may be some kind of investment that PG Lang might be doing in an AZ Chike. But in this video, he kind of gives you an idea of, sometimes how in the dark he could be, even being somebody who obviously has a relationship that he's building with Kendrick. Listen to what he said about how he ended up showing up on a third night of the Grand National Tour in LA, and he himself didn't even know 24 hours before. Peep it out.
All right, story time about how I, AZ Chike, end up performing night 3 at the GNX tour. I'm gonna try to keep this short as possible, but bear with me. I'm gonna be yapping. I'm outside on my balcony, so it might be a little loud, but I'm gonna stay close to the phone so y'all can hear me. I'm gonna talk loud and clear as possible. Let's get into it. So boom. Let's talk about it, right? So going into this, bro, it was a humbling experience. It kind of taught me the work is never done. You know what I'm saying? And never get too ahead of yourself. Even though I really end up there performing, I had to work for that. Still, even with me feeling like I'm the best feature, or I'm making the most of it, or I still have to put that work in to get that feature. I mean, to get on that stage. It wasn't easy, bro. I'm the only motherfucker that Doc brought out from LA, in LA. He can bring out anybody he want to. You know what I'm saying? And it was me. But I worked for that. I bust my ass for that. Not even leading up to it, but even doing it. So now let's get into the backstory.
Think about that for a second. You're already having a phenomenal year. Artists of someone who's of the level of a Dot has already given you the opportunity to, or he's earned the opportunity, but he's extended the opportunity for you to do your thing. This is an album that all eyes and ears are on, especially in hip hop. And you do your shit. Then you take that momentum and you continue to put out quality stuff. It still don't guarantee anything, right? Because you could either be hit or miss with this new audience that you have access to. But man, he's definitely been somebody that has not taken no for an answer when it comes to making sure that these people know who the hell he is and what he does.
So like I said, going into this, after everything that's been going on, Super Bowl, Gatorade, deal signing, and even Pika were going #1 on the U.S. rhythmic radio and all this shit. I kind of just assumed he definitely gonna bring me out all 3 days. You know what I'm saying? We getting into it. So I'm thinking ahead. That's how I got the jacket made. I got the custom jacket made before I even knew officially I was performing. I bought all my wardrobe before I knew officially I was performing. That Letterman jacket, custom jacket I got made, that motherfucker was $3,000.
Damn. Can you imagine? I mean, I know this rapper money a little different. You imagine paying $3,000 for a jacket to wear at a show that you don't know if you're going to get the invitation to? Talk about betting on yourself. I'll be looking at 300 shit, I hope you bring me on. I paid $300 for this jacket. $3,000, and the jacket was fire, but goddamn, $3,000. That's just the jacket.
Another $3,000.
Another $3,000 for what?
On the white sweats, y'all see me.
So white sweats. Boy, them sweats better do ad-libs. You hear me? Them sweats better do ad-libs for me.
I'm gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
What they talking about? Ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? Ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? Ain't talking about nothing. Huh? Ain't talking about nothing. Where the fuck you get some talking sweats? I paid $3,000 for those. That makes sense. Don't mind my cheapness. I ain't got no rapper money like that. That's crazy.
Wearing during the show, it was the white sweats, some jeans, and like a shirt with the cutoff sleeves. Those three together was like $3,000. Then I went to Louis Vuitton, got 2 pairs of shoes and a cross bag. That was $6,000. So I
Boy, all them people in the nosebleeds. You know how many? You know what a knockoff? You know what a knockoffs out of war? Your iPhone can't zoom in that close.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth.
You know what a knockoffs I'd have been wearing that day? Louis Vuitton. Hey, you lucky if that shit is Luigi Vuitton. Y'all can't see the shoes in the dark anyways. And them Luigi Vuittons? Yep, fucking right. I'm on stage too. Shut up. Sit your ass down. Eat some popcorn.
spent around $10,000 roughly. You know what I'm saying? On just wardrobe before I even knew I was performing. You know what I'm saying? So boom, let's talk about the week of them coming out here, right? So the week of come, I text Dot that Sunday or Monday. I sent him a voice message talking like Aaron the plumber, just joking around like, you know what I'm saying, Brodusky. Night 3 is
Hey, he wearing a nice ass car. Afro Butterfly said that man wearing a car. He wearing a nice ass car. What you mean? Shit, $10,000 car? Shit, you get from point A to Z every day. You be good. You be good. It got some mileage on it, but shit, it's just a nice ass car.
GNX tour shit. The time has come. I'm pulling up all 3 nights. You know what I'm saying, Brodusky? If niggas don't invite me, then I'm crashing all 3. Like, you know what? I'm just being funny. And he had kept the voice message. He kept it, right? So I said that was like Monday, Tuesday come. And the show is such of a big production. I know if I ain't got hit up already, the probability is low. So now I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sad as fuck, bro.
I think something that might get overlooked by some artists is that he kept the contact warm. That's something I learned from all of my corporate working friends, is that it's important to keep the contact warm. Some people may look at that and be like, oh, that's thirsty, man. He had to send voice notes in order to get it. No. You keep the contact warm. You stay in the front of people's minds, because I can't imagine what's going on through the minds of anybody involved in that show. There's so many moving pieces. There's so many steps of things that have to be done. You are not at the top of somebody else's priority. But when you're able to keep it friendly, you're able to keep it, not even friendly, but keep it like when you're able to bring somebody a moment of just laughing, you can stay at the front of somebody's mind. So I'm not saying he did that strategically, but keep the contact warm is definitely something that you should add to your strategy for sure.
Like a small piece of depression. Like, I'm sad as fuck. And I'm only sad because this is all I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it for me. Like, not as in like this the end, but like this is all I do. I put all into this shit. So when something like this doesn't happen for me, it's not like I have other distractions. Like, well, I'm gonna just hit the club anyway, or I had such and such going on. Like, no, when shit don't happen like this, don't happen for me, I'm in a crib to the neck, just by myself, thinking about what I could have did different, why it didn't happen. Like, you know, I dwell on it a little too much, but like I said, that's why I was so fucking sad about it, right? And when I get sad like that, I'm not gonna lie.
See, now Zada Finite says, I get it cracking with my Walmart fit. The F you mean? And that's the problem. Because you know damn well this thirsty ass internet is finna take your whole outfit and use that as a way to take shots at Kendrick, because they can't wait to see some kind of a loss surrounding him. They'll have your whole fit on Chat GPT with arrows pointing to, oh, that's motherfucking Pro Club. Oh, that's a da-da-da-da. They'll do that shit just to, you gotta come correct. It look like money because it attract money. Like, he got money. He got the money to do it. He did a custom piece on a jacket too from a black designer from out here. I thought it was super dope. So it's like he's investing. He know what this is. You gotta come correct.
Just start cleaning up, or like I start doing my responsibilities, paying bills. Like, that's my coping mechanism. So it was Tuesday. Tuesday came, the first day of the show. I got a new pack from New Balance, right? I'm sad as fuck.
I'm sad as fuck. What you mean you got a new pack from New Balance? Hey, New Balance.
Tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I know I'm not AZ Chike type of traffic. Y'all giving out packs? Get on the phone with me. Get on the phone with me. You giving out packs? Let me find out. Talking about they sent him a pack. Now I'm sad.
Talking to nobody all day, trying to figure this shit out, right? And as I'm opening the package from New Balance, I get a text from Kendrick.
He gotta start rubbing it in. From New Balance? Hey man, hey, come on, easy, Chike. Let me get a phone. Let me get a phone number for somebody up there at the headquarters. I'm just playing. That's thirsty as hell.
He's laughing at the text I sent him the other day. He laughing. He like, "What's up, where niggas at? What you on?" I'm like, "I'm at the crib." Then I text him again. I'm like, "I ain't no shit. I'm at the crib." Then I text him again like, "Nobody hit me up about tonight, but shit, if you need me, you know, I'll drop whatever I'm doing and get it going." Then he like, "No, it's good. Just come to Friday and Saturday joints." So now I'm happy again. Now I'm like, okay, I'm performing Friday and Saturday. I'm just assuming. He never said that. He just said come, right? Really, I wasn't assuming I was performing, but I had hope again. Like he just told me come to Friday and Saturday joints. I'm like, all right, it's a good chance. Hope is alive, right? So boom, Friday come, right? The thing about Kendrick, you want a timely response, you gotta hit him up early. Like you gotta text him before the birds is up, right? So like, I'm up early Friday. I text him 7 on the dot. What's the deal? Like, you know, I'm telling
7 o'clock is early. It's the fucking rapper hours. 7 o'clock is early. That's crazy. I thought he was finna say like 4 o'clock. This nigga Kendrick out here doing push-ups in a park that we don't know. 7 o'clock is early. Y'all niggas ain't got no kids. That's the thing about it. 7 o'clock is early. I accidentally woke up at 4:30 this morning. What do you mean? I'm sorry. I don't mean to take care of it. But he makes a good point. He obviously jumping ahead of anybody else gonna send no text message. 7 o'clock is early.
I'm like, send me the deed so I can have my shit together. I don't want to be
I'll be wide awake.
late. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure all my, you know what I mean? I want to be right. Just like I thought, he hit me back fast. Like,
Good
Jay
point.
Real, he gonna hit you shortly. Jay Real is his executive assistant and his best friend from Compton, right? And I'm very close to Jay Real. Like that's my dude. And shortly enough, Jay Real did hit me. Now this where shit gets sticky again. Jay Real called me like, "Hey, so what's the deal?" He like, "Did Dot say you performing, or he just was giving you tickets to come see the show?" I'm back sad again, cause now I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not performing. Like,
It's so many emotions, bro. It's so many emotions. I get it. You don't know till you know. It's on a neat like that has been the reputation of before it's PG Lang of TDE in general. You as a producer don't know if you got a placement. It's on a need to know basis. So I'm sure a lot of that has carried on into the privacy that Kendrick obviously values so much. But he like, it's a need to know basis. He like, are you performing or not? I'd have been like, I think so. Lying ass.
now I'm back sad again, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Jay Real, like, bro, I've been talking to him about it, and I'm gonna holler at him again, bro. He like, I talked to him about it before. He was like, hell yeah, we can get Chike to perform. Like, he was all with it, but he ain't say nothing else again about it. And then when he did, he said it was a rehearsal thing, like a rehearsal problem. I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, I would be at SoFi outside, bro. I'll be at SoFi 6 a.m. sleep in that motherfucker.
Man, come on.
Like, I'm gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But again,
he said if there's a sliver of an opportunity, you know how many rappers knowing how big of a situation this is that'll be like I'll do the show, but like, do I really gotta be up there at 7 in the morning? Head ass. Like, this nigga said, I will sleep at SoFi Stadium to make this happen. First of all, I know that there's rappers who have been doing this. That's them the kind of rappers that you look at and be like, how he get it? And it's like, because he did the things that 95% of other people were too prideful to do. That's how he got it. But it's dope to hear him be as transparent as this, because yeah, that is the hunger. There's a lot of artists coming up who think that they've already done something because they've done numbers and don't recognize that you are chopped liver to some other people. You are newbie. So to hear this kind of like hunger, I think a lot of artists may misconstrue this as thirst, and that's the problem. That's why you don't get fed, because you're too worried about looking thirsty. Here we go.
Jay Real is the real MVP of this story, bro. I really love dude. So he like, bro, I'm gonna holler at him again, but I'm gonna shoot you the tickets for today. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you 5 of them, get your peoples right, and you feel me? We go from there. I'm like, bet. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm super salty. Like, all right, fuck it. I get dressed. You know what I'm saying? Call the black truck. We get there. I'm salt all the way there. I missed like the first act of the show. We missed. It was really like communication on the tickets problem. We didn't know what the tickets was, so they ended up texting them instead of email. So I'm salt. I'm salt all the way till I get in there. Once I get in there and I'm watching the show, my attitude changes. Now I'm just happy to be here. I'm focused. I'm seeing what he's doing. Since he said it was a rehearsal problem, I'm watching everything he's doing during Peekaboo. Really the whole show. Like Scissor's set was fucking amazing. And you know, shit like this is big inspiration for me because I aim to be at that point in my career one day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always looking how to soak up game. So as I'm watching it, Jay Real walks past me, but I don't see him. He walked back. He like, Chike. I'm like, oh, what's up? He like, oh, you locked in. He like, that's how I know you the artist. Out of all these people standing right here, because you locked in, you not bobbing your head or nothing. You just staring like you locked in. He like, bro, I love that about you, right? So boom, we leave. You know what I'm saying? We getting ready.
That's dope. That's dope. So the someone who works with Kendrick noticed that in the midst of all the chaos at a concert, he looked at AZ Chike and was like, yo, oh no, you locked in. Like you in here studying. You in here studying. You are in here studying for what this is. You know the difference between somebody who's at the show, they got a drink in their hand, and they just happy to be there. They just having a good time. And the difference between somebody else who's like, no, I want to study from the best because I have the opportunity to be around the best. I'm locked in. That's dope. That's dope that somebody was able to recognize that in a moment.
To leave. I'm happy and shit. I'm mad that I'm happy. Like, you supposed to be mad right now. You supposed to be on that stage. Shout out to Calmatic too. He's shooting something. He's like Doc cameraman. He knew I was mad too. You know what I'm saying? He knew I was mad. So boom, as we leaving, I'm like, bro, I'm about to shoot my shot again. Like, I'm thinking about it all the way home. Like, I'm finna send this nigga a voice message. Like, bro, I need to be on that stage. I have to be there. There won't be another opportunity like this again. GNX tour, the momentum it is now, and it's in LA. Even if I perform with him again, it won't be like this. You know what I'm saying? I have to be there. I'm telling him, like, I need this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I send him the voice message when I get home. You know what I mean? That night. I wake up in the morning, no response. I get a call from Jay Real again about giving me another set of 5 tickets for a Saturday show. He's like, I'm gonna tell him again, bro. He like, Chike, I'm gonna tell him again. I've been on his ass. I'm gonna tell him again to let you perform. He gotta let you perform. You the right one. He like, you the only one that this makes sense for, right? Keep in mind, I'm salt and sad again that morning. You know what I'm saying? So once he tell me that, I got hope again. So now I'm getting ready, about to take a shower. As I'm looking for my shorts before I take my shower, I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna be a crazy story if I do get to perform. I'm thinking that to myself, right? I walk out my closet. I go to the bathroom. I got 2 missed calls. I got 2 missed calls from my guy Tim, who worked very close with Kendrick, and he created Free Lunch, which they did the pop out with. 2 missed calls. I called Tim back, like, what's the deal? I'm like, my bad. I'm about to take a shower. My bad. I missed your call. He like, yeah. Wash your ass. I just got that call. I said, what call? He said, rehearsal at 3 p.m. Boy, I almost cried in that motherfucker.
Wow. I know this is a crazy screenshot right now, but I gotta acknowledge he felt all of emotions. And he's entitled to feel whatever he's feeling. Like, man, I want to be up on there. Of course I feel a certain way. I want to be up there on stage. But you know what he didn't do? He didn't share it with social media. Which is something that's not just talking about Doty. That's talking about a lot of folks who do that. That's just it's a certain like level of entitlement I think a lot of artists have, where they go straight to social media and tell all they shit, and meanwhile these niggas don't care. They ain't finna put no money in your pocket. They matter of fact, they happy some bad shit happened to you and not them. Why you telling these people who ain't gonna change shit? Meanwhile, there's one person right now who already says, oh yeah, I believe in what you got going on. I'm willing to put my brand on the line to share this spot with you. And man, look at that. You just gotta just trust the process sometimes. All the time.
God damn it. I'm like, oh shit, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I had to put in work for that shit, bro. Like, I fought to be on that stage. That shit didn't come easy. It was a humbling experience. I love Kendrick to death. I love Jay Real. Amazing, bro. Like, and I love y'all always root for me, bro. Like, don't think I don't see it. Like, that shit really do something for me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I didn't see the second video, but I mean, round of applause for this gentleman, man. Doing it all the right way. He's doing it the right way, fam. Like, he's doing it the right way. I've been in this game long enough to see artists who get a life-changing opportunity and they either don't have the money to take advantage of it. They either get so high on their own supply. They drink their own Kool-Aid. They feel like they can't do no wrong. They feel like they made it, and they stop working. When literally the work that they already did was the reason why the door opened up the way that it did. And if you get inside the door, you won't even have the strength to keep it open if you don't work even harder than what you had to work to get the door to open. Now the door is open. You got to work to push and keep the door open. And then also, too, make sure that as you're solidifying your spot, you got to do things that would make it really difficult for somebody to slide right by you because you over here playing around. Because you over here taking this shit for granted. You feel like somebody owe you something. Dog said, look, I'm going to buy this outfit because at some point in time, I'm going to need this outfit. But it's almost like, to me, it reminds me of when Jim Carrey says he was broke and he wrote himself a check for, I think, $1 million. A blank check. He wrote it. It was a blank check. Then he wrote it for $1 million addressed to him, right? And it was before he actually had his big break in the movie industry with The Mask, and his literal payout was $1 million. Like, I believe in not the fake it to make it type of energy, but I believe in order for you to be the person that you say you want to become, you got to walk like that. You have to talk like that. You have to become that. A part of you has to die off in order to fit this new person that you're becoming, right? In order to fit the shoes, you got to get rid of these other ones because you've outgrew them. And I feel like he did that. $10,000. He really did that. He said, all right. Was it Ace Ventura or was it The Mask? Whichever one it was, he got a milli. He got a milli. Exactly what he wrote on that damn check. But shout out to AZ Chike for not only manifesting that, but having that conversation. Because, I mean, I feel like that has an effect on artists who maybe feel like they're too big to, first of all, show that level of vulnerability. They too big to ask for the opportunities. They too big to mention it. He did that, and man, now what you did was you got up there and you were able to be, because there's a lot of folks. I think Lefty Gunplay tried to get on stage, and they kind of moved him off to the side. The amazing vocalist all throughout the GNX project. I believe she was there in attendance. Man, closed mouths don't get fed, but then also too, there is a value to keeping up with people and not making a strategic thing, but really genuinely staying in the front of the people's mind, because I can only imagine all the things that are going on through the mind of somebody like a Kendrick. Any of these dudes in this position, I can't imagine all the thoughts and all the to-do lists and shit that you got to think of. So shout out to Kendrick too for looking out for him. But DIYers, man, what a dope story. These are my thoughts. You let me know what you think of this. DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Don't be greedy. Peace.